So you don't need a bench to do this. You can do it on the floor. So the way it's going to look is kind of come down on the floor, weights in hands. I'm going to press the weight up and crunch at the exact same time. I pick a spot up on the ceiling up there and stare at that. So it's press, crunch, press, and crunch. Notice how I control my body up and down. Big squeeze at the top. So with that particular movement, you want to make sure you keep the core tight, squeeze up at the top, keep breathing and protect your neck. This one is done on the floor. If you have a bench, you can also use a bench. So what I'm going to do is come down on the floor. What I'm going to do on this one is at the top, I'm going to lift the weights and then drop back down. Bring them out to the side, come up, squeeze, right back down. Fly, crunch, right back down. When I'm up at the top, it's like I'm giving someone a hug right here, squeezing my chest together. So that particular movement, keys on that one, get the arms out wide as you crunch up. You give a big bear hug at the top and squeeze the chest. Protect the neck by finding a spot on the ceiling and staring at that. You can do this right on the floor, or if you have a bench, you can use a bench. Here's how it looks. Down on the floor. First movement is a press up. Then I'm going to turn my palms, come out to a fly, then back to the press. So it's press, fly, press, fly, press, fly. Keep your head back on the ground. Stare at a spot up on the ceiling and squeeze the chest up at the top. So that's the chest press, chest fly hybrid. Keys on that. Always make sure you're squeezing the chest at the top of the movement. Nice, slow and controlled movements. Pick a spot up on the ceiling, stare at that, and keep your head back on the floor. To do this particular movement, you're going to leave the weights in your hands. You're going to come down into push-up position. Notice how I get my feet wide for balance. What I'm going to do is come down into a push-up, and as I come up, I'll row one side, do a push-up, row the other side. If that's too tough for me, I can drop right here to my knees and do it from my knees. On this one, you count the push-ups.